What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I couldn't do a Tesla update yesterday because the market was closed, but I'll go ahead and do one today because Tesla had a nice run up today. So it looks like last week, Friday, price closed right at the 243, 244 level. And it did touch the 242, which was prior support. Now we got back above it, and it looks like it's acting as support once again. So this looks pretty good for continuation to the upside. This channel could be a little bit more shallower, maybe something like that. That would still be valid. Maybe a little bit more shallower. Actually, yeah, does look like price is kind of closing outside of it, but it's starting to come back in the channel. So we'll see how it develops. But, you know, it's a good sign for Tesla that it found support at the 242, because just because we broke through it on Tuesday doesn't mean it was going to be acting as support. But once price comes back to it and we, you know, can't break lower, then that shows signs of strength by the bulls. And you can see that today was a nice rally day. So it looks like it's going to be taking out the 261 level and then maybe coming back to retest this level right over here at the 270. So in the short term, it does look pretty good to the upside. Obviously, there's a macro uptrend in play. That's what this yellow channel represents. Price has been going up since January of this year from the 103 level. So obviously, there's a macro uptrend in play. And then we just confirmed the channel because we got the third touch just recently back here on August 18th. So that was the third touch, confirmed this uptrend channel, and price, you know, is rocketing up higher. So are we going to ever come back down lower, or are we just going to continue higher in this uptrend? Well, there's still a possibility to get another large leg down. So this is a large leg down right over here. And we can still get another large leg down, you know, maybe from the 270 level, because that wouldn't be that large of a retracement from this downtrend. That would be right around the, you know, 618. So there's still a possibility for another large leg down or a couple attempts lower. So at least in the short term, this looks pretty good for the upside. At least I think I'm expecting the 261 level to be taken out, and then we could probably touch the 269 because we just bounced from the 242, and it looks like price is wanting to continue higher. So we may not see another leg down or a couple attempts at it. Price may just continue to trend up higher in this green channel. We'll have to wait and see, but it is going to be some resistance at the 268, 269 level because it was some resistance in the past. So you know, that's what's expected when price can get there. There's going to be some sort of resistance in the way. But as right now, Tesla is, you know, in a macro uptrend. It's in a lower micro uptrend. So there's a lot of bullish signs on this chart. We did see the measure move reach. That's what this arrow represents, and the 269 level. But since price sold off, we bounced from the 210 level, bounced from the channel support, and we saw a nice move up higher. There's a good chance this will continue, at least in the short term. So I think Tesla is looking pretty good for one of the tech stocks. I'm looking for probably the bulls taking out the 261 highs, and then there's a good chance maybe for the 270s. That might be a little bit too far, but we'll have to wait and see. But this looks pretty good, at least in the short term. It looks like shorts are going to be trapped because you can see that there was two legs up. So this is one leg up right here. And price pulled back. This was a second leg up. So two legs can mark the center of the pattern right over here. And you can see that second leg was about to start from from these candles right over here. But then price bounced from the 242 level. Now it looks like the bulls are coming back to stop out the shorts who entered short expecting a second leg down. So it looks like they're going to be a little bit too early, the shorts, and the bulls are going to be taking out their stops. So I'm looking for the 262 level, most likely tomorrow. And then maybe even the 269 level if the market is really that bullish. And then from there, you know, is price going to continue higher like this? Let me go and show you guys right now. So is it going to continue higher like this? Well, you know, that might be a little bit far-fetched. It can happen. I'm not saying it won't, but it can happen. But I'm not really expecting it right now. We'll see what it does at the 269 level. But either way, you know, price is going up higher in the higher time frame, which is this macro or yellow channel. And also the micro short-term price action is showing some nice bullish strength. So this is pretty good for Tesla. We'll see if we make another leg down or not, or at least maybe a couple attempts at it, something like this. That fails, and then prices goes up. That's always a possibility too. So either way, Tesla's looking pretty good, at least in the short term. Now let's take a look at Tesla on the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart for Tesla. and there was this prior orange downtrend in play. There was an overshoot. So overshoots of channels lead to breakout on the opposite sides. Opposite side, this is exactly what we'd get right here. This is a breakout on the opposite side, and sometimes even a complete reversal, meaning the trend just resumes higher and higher instead of coming back down to retest that prior low. So we'll see how it develops though. I don't know what's going to happen, but once price shows me that, it can't go lower or it can't go higher, then I can be more certain on where it's going. Right now, it's looking pretty good to the upside. We did see one attempt down. So all this was one attempt down right over here. Let me go and move this arrow right over here. So you can see all these red bars. That's one attempt down. Usually the market moves in twos. So after we see this pullback, which is looking like a little rally, there might be another opportunity for a second dump, something like that. That's can happen. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying it can happen, unless obviously we break above the 269 level. We can hold it as support, something like that, and then that would probably invalidate the downside. But there's still a possibility in the market for another leg down, something like that. But as right now, price is going up. I'm expecting a little bit more upside, maybe the 262 level, and then possibly the 268 to 269 level. Then from there, we'll have to reevaluate what the market is trying to do. Is it trying to, start another leg down, or is it still looking bullish for a continuation of the upside? We'll have to wait and see. But as of now, it's a good sign that Tesla is still following this yellow uptrend channel. It's also a good sign that Tesla is, working its way higher in the short term as of right now. And it's not really looking weak. It's looking pretty strong because price did break through the 242 level and found support from it. So this is looking pretty good for the upside. And that's all I have for Tesla this week. Tuesday, I was supposed to give an update on Monday, but like I said before, it was a holiday. So we'll probably continue updating Tesla every Monday from now on. So I'll probably give you guys an update on Thursday regardless. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.